Oh boy, 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 boy. Vince McMahon, Vince McMahon, Vince McMahon. You guys see why Fastlane or any pay-per-view should not be in the middle of WrestleMania build. And we're about to talk about that right now here on LJ Reactions. Before we start the video, guys, if you want to see my reaction to Becky and Charlotte, it's up on the channel. And also my reaction to the Shield reunion is also up on the channel. So, after the break, we're going to get into all of Fastlane. All of Fastlane's recap and going into Mania. What do I expect after this night to do with Roman Reigns? The whole Becky Ronda situation in Charlotte. What do I suspect how that's going to play out now? We can touch on a lot of things, people. And also, the man of the hour, the real star of this show, which was not nobody do with the Shield or any Ronda or Charlotte or Daniel Bryan. Samoa freaking Joe. We're going to get into all that here on Fastlane Review, people. Alright, guys. If you're new to the channel or if you're old, you know I always tell you guys, WrestleMania build needs to go back to the old days of the 8 weeks. Hell, sometimes we had 10 weeks of WrestleMania build. For example, yes, you always guys can say No Way Out used to take place, Elimination Chamber used to take place, but we always had at least, back in the day, you would have at least 7 or sometimes 7 to 8 weeks of build, which to me, 8 weeks to 7 weeks is the minimum time I would take. 4 weeks is not enough time to build matches. For example, how many of you guys out there care about Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins? How many do? And when was the Royal Rumble? About in January, the last week of January, till now, we have how much build of Brock versus Seth Rollins? How much? Do you guys even care about Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins? Because I don't. I don't. Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch, Charlotte. Yes, if you guys want to know, Ronda Rousey interfered and she caused Becky to lose, which granted Becky to get into the match. How many of you guys care about the match now? Since they added Vince McMahon of taking out Becky, inserting Charlotte, how many of you guys care? To me, this is so stupid. For example, Becky Lynch won the Rumble. Yes, she may not won fair and square. Who cares? She still won the damn Rumble. Why are we doing this dicking around shit with Becky Lynch? Why? She won the Rumble. She won the Rumble. I'm not going to say fair and square because she shouldn't have been. She wasn't in the Rumble anyways to begin with. But she still won the Rumble. She earned a shot at her title of choice at Mania. And she chose... One second, guys. She chose Ronda Rousey. Why are we dicking around with Becky Lynch? To the point now where you had to have Ronda Rousey go break kayfabe on her YouTube channel to spice up the match. You have 4 weeks, Vince, to make me feel like this should be a main event at WrestleMania. Hell, at this point, I'm about to tell you guys, fuck it, put Triple H Batista in the fucking main event. At this point, you have 4 weeks. 4 weeks to make this feel like a main event. You have 4 weeks. You have 4 weeks. Daniel Bryan situation. Kofi Kingston situation. So we had point in the show. This is going to be all over the place, guys. We're still going to break down the matches, but it's going to be all over the place because I'm just so frustrated with this company. You had Daniel Bryan, Kofi Kingston situation. So Kofi Kingston was outside of Vince McMahon's office, courting an hour. You had Big E and Xavier Woods end up going to the office, telling Vince McMahon, you have Kofi, he's been out here waiting for you 11 years, Vince, waiting 11 years. He wants a title shot. So you had Vince McMahon say, all right, Kofi, you want to be added to the match? You're added to the match. The match is up next. It's going to be a triple threat match. Turns out to be Vince was lying. Kofi ended up facing the bar. He got his ass kicked by the bar. So it's Vince McMahon's trying to get sympathy on Kofi Kingston, and it kind of worked. We'll get into that match next. It kind of worked to the point where it actually was a triple threat match. Actually, Bryan versus Mustafa Ali and Kevin Owens, which was a pretty damn good, decent. It was a decent match, but the fans did not give a fuck. They wanted Kofi Kingston. So Vince, trick might have worked up the sleeve there, buddy. But the only good outcome of this match here was, to me, Eric Rowan pretty much cost Kevin Owens the match too. Oh, 1 second, guys. 1 second. I believe I'm playing my dude, Joe Cronin. Yep, I had him playing the whole time. you had everyone take out Kevin Owens in the match. So pretty much, I think this is going to be a fatal 4-way, which I'm not mad at seeing Kevin Owens, Kofi Kingston, Bryan, and Mustafa Ali in a fatal 4-way. I'm not mad at that. Take my money, Vince, if you want to do that. That would be a pretty good match. Just 1 second here, guys. This is actually in the moment. My Shield video just got done rendering. This is in the moment, people. If you guys know how YouTubers grind, it's how you grind in the moment uploading. All right. But I would not mind seeing a fatal 4-way match between the 4 of those guys. That would be a pretty good match. Now, let's go in order of the stuff happening on the show so we can, again, this is already 11:15 on the East Coast here. In the order. Usos versus Shane McMahon and The Miz. Usos pretty much don't have a bad match with anybody. I mean, the Usos, if you want to say the Young Bucks are the best tag team in the world, whatever you want to say. To me, the Usos don't have a bad tag team match with anybody. Like, since they've been doing this down since day one-ish gimmick, I don't think the Usos have had a bad tag team match with anybody, people. So, Usos end up winning the match. I was not surprised that Shane did turn heel because since Shane has come back since WrestleMania 32 and ever of his WrestleMania matches, he's been a babyface. It's time for a change of scenery. So, Shane ends up attacking The Miz after the match, beating him down, yada, yada, yada. I don't give a fuck, people. I don't care. The Miz versus Shane McMahon is taking a match away from somebody else on WrestleMania. Yes, The Miz, you could say, has earned a marquee match since he was healed. He's been doing a great job as The Miz. So you can say, yes, The Miz deserves a marquee match at WrestleMania. I agree. He's done great work. But this right here, my dude, this right here, I don't care about. I don't. This is going to be in the Roman Reigns versus Baron Corbin situation. If it does happen come to true, this will be a bathroom break match. I will not care. Again, you have 4 weeks. You're going to hear me say that a lot in this review. You have 4 weeks. You have 4 weeks. You have 4 weeks to get me invested into this storyline of The Miz versus Shane McMahon, which I don't care about. On to the next situation. The Miz versus Shane, I don't care, people. Usos, they're reported to face the Hardy Boys. Sign me up. Make it TLC at WrestleMania. On to the next match. Now, if you guys know, I do love me some Mandy Rose. I love the girl dearly. She's improving the ring every time she's in the ring. She is. But baby girl, got a lot of work to do, baby girl. You got a lot of work to do, baby girl. Asuka versus Mandy Rose. Asuka wins here. Lacey Evans. Vince, again, you have 4 weeks. If you're going to truly put Lacey Evans versus Asuka, you have 4 weeks to get me to care about Lacey Evans. Boy, I tell you, Vince, with your 4 weeks bullshit. Asuka versus Lacey Evans, if it happens, I don't care. Mandy Rose, I'm sorry, baby girl, but you're going to be in the Battle Royal. Sorry, baby girl. Elias, he was out there, about 3 or 4 different times. Had some nice punch jabs. Had some jabs at the Cavs, at the Cleveland fans about LeBron leaving, going to Hollywood. You had some punching lines there against the Cleveland Browns. How about they suck, this and that. Elias, buddy, I don't care. They fucked you up too, buddy. What was after that? Again, I'm sorry if I'm going out of order of matches that happen. Oh, Kofi situation against Bar. It is what it is. Looked like they worked out going to a WWE title match. Look at that, like that. Beatdown kind of worked to go to the WWE title situation where the fans are pretty much chanting, "We want Kofi" almost the majority of the match against the WWE title match. After that, shit. What was after the Kofi beatdown? Oh shit, that was a Raw Tag Team title match. That was listen here. This is the part of the night where you got back-to-back good-ass matches. Aleister Black, Ricochet versus The Revival, Gade and Ruble. Can you believe everybody in that ring was from NXT? Everybody in that match was from NXT. What does that tell you, Vince McMahon? You got the crowd to chant, "This is awesome." Maybe you should start pushing your NXT superstars properly. Now, Ricochet and Aleister Black, they did a good job. Revival did a damn good job. Chad Gable was very underrated, people. He is very underrated. He did a damn good job, too. Revival ended up winning, which I'm not surprised. Again, they've been booked to lose like the last freaking 3 weeks in a row. They gotta win somewhere, right? I would not mind to see Revival versus Black and Ricochet WrestleMania. Shit, fuck it, run the whole damn match back again at WrestleMania. It was a damn pretty good match. The next here, I believe we got the impromptu Fatal 4-Way match between Samoa Joe, R-Truth, Cialis, and Rey Mysterio. Now, Rey Mysterio and Cialis were actually on the pre-show, but whoever it was a genius decided to say, you know what? These guys are too damn good to be on the fucking pre-show. Which they were too damn good to be on the freaking pre-show. So, this is a damn good Fatal 4-Way match here. Now, Samoa Joe is rumored to face John Cena at WrestleMania. And I believe Cena's schedule has him having literally whatever movie he's doing right now is going to wrap up a week before WrestleMania. Again, Vince, 4 weeks to build Samoa Joe versus John Cena. Which, I mean, I really don't care. Joe and Cena probably have a great ass match. I'll let this one slide by, but they'll have a great match at Mania. Joe versus Cena. That'd be a damn good ass match. Now, I believe after that we got this terrible women's tag team match, which Tamina and Nia Jax, I really don't care to see them in the ring. I don't, Vince. Tamina and Nia Jax, I don't care to see them in the ring. Please, if Sasha and Bayley are going to face Trish and Lita, you have 4 weeks. You have 4 weeks to get me invested in Sasha and Bayley versus Trish and Lita, if it's going to happen, like the rumors say. You have 4 weeks. Damn. Okay, after that, disgraceful of a match, which was Sasha and Bayley end up winning, but the match was bullshit. It was bullshit. I mean, come on. Tamina and Nia Jax, just go back to NXT. How about that? After that, I believe we had a WWE title match. After that, people. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that was next WWE title match. So, beginning of the match, the crowd gave this match, we want Kofi pretty much the whole time they wanted chanting, we want Kofi the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Which, I mean, do I want Kofi Kingston in the main event at WrestleMania? No, I don't. I prefer Daniel Bryan to face John Cena. If you want my honest opinion, I wanted to see Bryan versus Cena at WrestleMania, but we're not getting it. But, I mean, if it's going to be a Fatal 4-Way, which, I mean, run it back. Add Kofi Kingston to the Fatal 4-Way and have him pin Daniel Bryan. How about that? It was a good match, I'm not going to lie. Mustafa Ali, at the last, about 5 or 6 minutes of this match, he pretty much stole the match. He had some pretty damn good spots in this match here, which, again, he's a fucking high flyer. I mean, he should have good spots. Daniel Bryan is retaining the belt here. He pins Mustafa Ali. Now, after that, we got this bullshit of a match. Gosh. Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair. For the 15th time? 6th, maybe? Okay, listen here. If you're going to do this whole situation of Ronda Rousey is going to run in, fuck it. Why don't you just have her run in at the beginning of the fucking match? Like, beat the hell out of both these bitches. Why not? I mean, Ronda's been, the number one trending topic on Twitter, NWE, YouTube, the last couple days. Why not have Ronda Rousey come out and just beat the shit out of both these women before the match even starts? Why not? Have Ronda show like, bitch, I'm fucking here. You want the real Ronda Rousey? The fucking real Ronda Rousey is here. Why did you waste 15 minutes of about everybody's time? Like, we all thought Becky's going to end up pinning Charlotte Flair here. We thought that. You wasted 15 minutes of my time to have Ronda Rousey come out and say, fuck it. She tagged Becky Lynch and had Becky advance, making a triple threat match. You could have done that from the beginning. You wasted 15 minutes of my time, Vince. Hell, if you wanted, you could have added 10 minutes you could have added 10 minutes to the Fatal 4-Way match for the U.S. title. You could have added 5 more minutes to that triple threat tag team match. Instead of giving us this shit here, 15 minutes of my time. God. Again, they have 4 weeks to build Ronda, Charlotte, and Becky back up here. So far, it's drifted down here the last couple of weeks. You need to bring this back up here. You have 4 weeks to do that. Jesus Christ, man. Before we get to the main event, Elias performed for the last time during the night. Lacey Evans came out, did her original shit. But anyways, Lacey Evans is kind of hot, though, I'm not going to lie. Shit, she is kind of hot. So Elias gets done. He says he's leaving the ring. Out of nowhere, Randy Orton hits a fire-ass RKO. Randy Orton does his little taunting shit. Then out of nowhere, my man AJ Styles gives Randy Orton the phenomenal forearm, which was a nice spot. So we're getting AJ Styles versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania, which sign me up for that. That'll be a great match. Now, AJ versus Randy Orton, it's already sold. I mean, you don't need to do any build to that match. That's already sold. AEW, I'm not AEW. What was that shit down in there? What was the thing that was it wasn't FCW. It was, what was the place where Cena, Orton, Batista all came from? Freak. It wasn't AEW. Forgot what it's freaking called. But it was whatever the former center was before the FCW. Freak. Forgot what it's called. But you guys know what I'm talking about. Randy Orton versus AJ Styles. Don't need to build this up pretty much for me to sell me on that. To the main event. Boy, I tell you guys. If you watch my reaction, you probably know what I'm saying. This shit here was 35 minutes of torture. I mean, listen, people. I know you guys love the Shield out there. I know you love the Shield. But for the Shield to come back for the 7th time, the 7th time of reunion, I told you guys before, if you saw my previous predictions, it must be meaningful. Damn. At least they fought DX. They fought Evolution. They fought the Wyatt family. They fought Ryback and Team Hell No. Okay? You have them fight Drew McIntyre, Baron Corbin, Bobby Lashley. I don't care. It's not meaningful. And for all you guys out there who said, oh, the Shield versus the Undisputed Era wouldn't be meaningful. Bullshit. Undisputed Era versus the Shield would sell out. For the Cleveland Arena, the Fastlane that was not sold out. If you tell me you swapped Corbin, McIntyre, and Lashley for the Undisputed Era, that shit wouldn't have been sold out, people? Come on, out of here. Bull out of here. Don't bring that over here, people. Don't bring that over here. Anyways, this match was pointless. It was pointless. It was pointless. It was pointless. I don't care if it's, if Dean Ambrose is not coming back. I don't care. This is pointless. It was pointless. It was pointless. It was pointless. Anyways, Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar. You have 4 weeks to sell me on your fucking match. Randy Orton versus AJ Styles does not need to be any sold. Joe versus Cena does not need to be sold. Roman Reigns versus Baron Corbin. If this shit does take place, you trying to get the people to boo Roman Reigns again, Vince? Do you want them to boo Roman Reigns again? Fucking Christ. Who wants to watch Roman Reigns versus Baron Corbin at WrestleMania? Who? Just give me Dean Ambrose tomorrow night. It's tomorrow night. Just give me Dean versus Roman. Please, Vince. I'm sure almost all the fans out there would like to see Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose at WrestleMania. I would. Your fans would. Baron Corbin can go do the freaking Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I don't care. Just get him off my TV. Damn. Now, guys, overall grade of this show, it wasn't complete horseshit. It was not a complete snooze fest of a show. It was, hey, I'm bored. Oh shit, WWE's on. Let me check it out. I'll give this show a 6 out of 10. Give it a 6 out of 10. And was it better than Captain Marvel? No, it was not better than Captain Marvel. Because everybody out there is pretty much just saying Captain Marvel was complete dog shit. I mean, if you guys want to know my review of Captain Marvel, it's on the channel. Check it out. But tonight was not complete dog shit. But it was also pointless of a show, like I told you guys. You wasted 3.5 weeks of build for this show. They could have gone to WrestleMania. They could have gone to WrestleMania. God, Vince McMahon. Boy, I cannot wait for you to leave so Triple H can cancel Fastlane, he can cancel TLC, he can cancel Hell in a Cell. Because I guarantee you, when Triple H takes over, Hell in a Cell will not be a show. TLC will not be a show. Hell, probably Extreme Rules will not be a show either. I guarantee you. We have one more year of Vince McMahon. At least by this time next year, when the XFL is going to start, this show will not be taking place, people. And by this time next year, you guys will be out here in Tampa, Florida, with me for WrestleMania in my hometown. So if you like the video, comment down below, subscribe. We'll catch you guys here tomorrow for Batista vs. Triple H face-to-face reaction. and whatever else happens on Monday Night Raw, because I will not be going live until next week. WWE needs to prove to me that they're in full gear for WrestleMania, because I'm not going to be doing no half-asleep Raw review, because this is bullshit, Vince. You're on the road to WrestleMania. Treat it like you're on the road to WrestleMania. For example, Finn Balor is facing Bobby Lashley tomorrow, I believe, for the IC title. Treat this like you're on the road to WrestleMania. Treat it like that. Build this WrestleMania card like you're on the road to WrestleMania. Stop the bullshit. The last year where you tortured us for Monday Night Raws, where I believe you had back-to-back weeks, you had the lowest rated Raws in history, and I think it was in February or January, where they were back-to-back weeks where they had the lowest Raw rating. This shit needs to stop, Vince. You are on the road to WrestleMania. Treat it like it. You have 4 weeks. This should be not one useless segment. I don't see no Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins versus the Lucha, whoever the fucking Luchas are. I don't want to see that. That should not be on my show for WrestleMania. You have a 3-hour Raw. Listen here, people. You have Batista versus Triple H. You have the women's title match. You have Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins. You potentially have Roman Reigns facing whoever he's facing. You have who else is on the Raw show? Finn Balor. Okay? That's 5 segments. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 5 segments on Raw tomorrow night, where they should be impactful segments. They should not be no kidding around shit. They should be impactful segments. At least SmackDown tries. Do it tomorrow, Raw. Do it tomorrow. There should not be one useless segment tomorrow night. You are on the road to WrestleMania. Treat it like you're on the road to WrestleMania, Vince McMahon. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Boy, I tell you, Vince McMahon, treat it like you're on the road to WrestleMania.
Punch on the rail, make the beat, you know what I mean?